is but one. You have come from nowhere and you are going nowhere. And then you experience that which I experience, the isness of life. Eternity. In an hour. Blake said something like that. But I say eternity is now, here, in this moment. It's just turning your attention. Research in modern technology and in the world's mind today is to go out, find things outside of themselves. I beg your pardon. Is to go outside of themselves. The search is forever outside. You want to find some pleasure, so you go to the movies, you go to the nightclubs, you go to the dances, you go to whatever entertainment there is. Why? To find pleasure. In other words, you're trying to escape from yourself into some kind of pleasure. But know this for sure, that if you have pleasure today, tomorrow there will be pain, because you are fluctuating within the law of opposites. If there is day, there must be night. If there is heat, there must be cold. But there's this other area which goes beyond the law of opposites, that goes beyond the pain and pleasure, and that area is joy. Real joy, indefinable by the left hemisphere of your brain, which is analytical, but experientiable. So joy is in the area of experiencing, that requires no analysis. That requires no analysis. For analysis is the root of all problems. You analyze this to be good and you analyze this to be bad. But by going beyond both, what could be left? No good and no badness is left. Only joy of existence is left. I think it was Descartes that said, I think, therefore I am. But I think he's wrong. I am, therefore I think. I am. Yahweh, I am. And this knowledge can only come not from books, because books and teachers and what have you can only bring you to the state of acquired knowledge, like a donkey with a whole lot of books on its back. But let us proceed further from acquired knowledge to the area of wisdom. And wisdom comes from experiencing one within oneself. We start knowing yourself. Man, know thyself. And when you really know yourself, you will start loving yourself. How many of us here can truly say, I love myself? Truly say that? No. No one is satisfied with himself. And that is why you cannot love yourself. You can love yourself if you become more and more integrated. Then you can love yourself. And when you can love yourself, then truly can you practice the greatest injunction given to man: love thy neighbor as thyself. And if you cannot love yourself, how can you love your neighbor? Do unto others as you would expect to be done unto you. You've read this over and over again. It's been preached over and over again. Do unto others as you expect to be done unto you. And you know this very well. In what form? In wishful thinking. Because you don't want to have anything bad done unto you. Because it will hurt your pride. It will hurt your ego. But what are you doing? Are you increasing the beauty of the environment? I always say it is the nature of a flower to be beautiful, but that is not the only thing the flower does. It also enhances the beauty of the garden. What greater service can you perform by being born as a human being than to increase the beauty of your environment? And that is the service of God. By serving mankind. And you serve mankind by making yourself beautiful, which has no motivation. It happens spontaneously. So you're going to look after Auntie Mathilda, who's ill. You go there for a couple of days until she's well. But then, a month or so later, there might be a little argument with Auntie Mathilda. And then you say to yourself, "Go blimey," or rather what? "Oh shucks, she does not appreciate me. And look what I did for her. I spent 3, 4, 5 days or 6 days nursing her and looking after her, and she does not appreciate me." So did you do good? No. You're just boosting your own ego. Adding on to that, feeling that some little thing within you that, I was of service. You were not of service to Auntie Mathilda. Aunt Mathilda, sorry. I don't know Americanese too well yet. I'm busy trying to learn it. Good. So you are just flattering yourself, flattering your own little ego. Ego. Go, 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 go. But you say, "Come, come, come." And yet this ego self is indestructible. It has to be there. In order to maintain a human form, you still got to have ego. And the most realized person, a person that has become one with God, that has realized and experienced that I and my Father are one, he still has to have a small percentage of ego. 1 or 2% of ego is necessary to exist in this body. Or otherwise you would lose all consciousness. You won't be able to eat, you won't be able to sleep, you won't be able to go to the toilet. You see. Right. But what can be done is that opaqueness of the ego, like rubber, could be stretched and made transparent. And by making it transparent, you allow that inner light to shine through in its fullest glory. So the ego, many of these Eastern teachers that come here tell you, annihilate the ego, destroy the ego. Nothing is destructible, but you can make the ego transparent so that divine light within you can shine through